Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the notification gang, hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, the channel donations, and the Patreon family. We are working. Now I'm back with my original segment, Ego Weight Watchers, aka ILL, where I give you guys a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after progress pictures, especially if they have a fight coming up. Now, a fight, it's about 3 weeks out. I'm really looking forward to, and that's Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin, September 16th, Ego Weight Watchers. And I've seen some pictures, and I've been telling you this in the build-up. I'm very open, I'm very transparent. I give you my honest assessments. It's no shade, it's I don't hate this guy or this guy. I'm telling you what I see. And I had to make a follow-up video because I've been talking about this. Now, I do think some weight has come off Golovkin, because when he was doing the promotional shoot for that vintage mobster, I'm the boss sheet, when he was doing that mobster-looking Chicago 1950s gangster Lucky Luciano type commercial with Canelo that they're using for the promotion, he looked like he was in worse shape. So I do see him putting in some work in pictures, and I see some of the weight coming off. But what I have noticed is, for this particular fight, Golovkin, considering being 30 days out, considering being 3 weeks out, at this point, how close we are to this super fight, I really feel like Golovkin has been in better shape 3 weeks out before his other fights. You know what I mean? And it's not even really about thinking. I've told you this in a previous Ego Weight Watcher video. Golovkin, in his mandatory WBC weigh-in, which Canelo did not do because he has funkin' with the WBC, he has beef with the WBC, so allegedly even if he beats Golovkin, he's not going to accept the belt. At the 30-day weigh-in, Golovkin came in heavier than he has in pretty much his previous like 5 or 6 fights, right? If you look at his previous fights, like he's coming in on his 30-day mark, probably like 164, 165, somewhere in there, or 165.3 or whatnot. And this fight, he came in 170, I want to say, something around there. But you guys can check the videos. The videos are all on my channel. Just type in Ego Weight Watchers, check the playlist, things like that. But I know for a fact that Golovkin came in heavier in this particular 30-day WBC weigh-in than he has, because I remember covering all of this. I remember when Kell Brook was weighing in, and Danny Jacobs, excuse me. Danny Jacobs weighed more than Golovkin by like 7-8 pounds, which, I mean, he's a big frame dude. But I was surprised that Kell Brook, a welterweight who was moving up, was weighing in a lot more than Golovkin too. And they keep saying before that Golovkin's this small middleweight, but he's not really looking terribly small in these pictures. And I'm really starting to wonder what the basis is. Maybe there's a reason for this. You know what I mean? Maybe, like, it was like making me scratch my head. I'm like, I know for a fact I've seen Golovkin look a little bit more fit and trim 30 days out, 3 weeks out for other fights. And I'll try to show you guys some pictures in this video if I can find them and things like that. And the thing is, I guess the thing is for me that's concerning, it's just, this is the fight that Golovkin, he was like, hey, no, give me my belts. And he was, 2016, it was like the war on Canelo. You know what I mean? Canelo vacated his belt, looked extremely bad. Golovkin looked like the man. Before that, Golovkin and Abel, they were kind of double teaming and strong arming Canelo, like, hey, give me my belts, give me my belts. After their fights, I was at one of them with Dominic Wade. After his fight, that fight, he called out Canelo. The crowd went crazy. And it's like, now you get the fight, and I don't see you in the best shape possible. Even look at the Mayweather-McGregor fight, which people said was a farce and a circus. I will say that Conor McGregor came in good shape. Like, he came in under at the weigh-in. He was 153, and everything leading up, he looked like he was in good shape. He just looked kind of big, but he looked muscular, looked like he was training hard. So it's a bit concerning that this is the fight that Golovkin, Abel, Tom Loeffler, and Team Golovkin wanted, and it doesn't seem like he's in the best shape of his career. in recent career. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he has time. He still has 3 weeks. I don't know what he's doing. I heard he's a hard worker. I know people who have sparred him. I know people who have trained in Big Bear and alongside of him and ran. So I heard he's a hard worker, but it just leaves me scratching my head wondering what is the reason. So I was kind of thinking, I'm like, maybe this is the game plan to not come in like super light, because you know what Canelo, we know what Canelo does well. Canelo has fast hands, good ring IQ, good counter punching, boxer puncher, you know what I mean, respectable power, yada yada yada. So now I'm starting to think maybe the game plan is to strong like manhandle Canelo. So they're just tapering down very slowly and gradually coming to the weight so they can keep as much weight as they possibly can on them. That's the only thing I can think of, because it doesn't, I mean, that, or he's just like, oh, I'm getting this fat paycheck, win, lose, or draw. I have a good chin, so I'm not tripping. You know, I don't know. But maybe the plan is to come in heavy and be the bigger man, and he pretty much fights like he's the bigger man anyway because he's so strong. So I want to know what you guys think. It just, every time I see him, he doesn't look like he's in the best shape that I've seen him in, which is, again, a bit puzzling to me. But the only thing I could really think of is maybe age is catching up with him. But I don't want to make excuses, because if Canelo wins, he deserves to win fair and square. And, you know what I mean, he deserves the credit for the win. So we'll see what it is. But Golovkin, he just looks a tad bit softer. That's it. He looks a tad bit softer than what I'm accustomed to seeing. And it's just weird, because I know him and his team claimed they wanted to fight real bad. And then you get it. It seemed like you would be in the peak physical shape. Floyd was in crazy shape for the Conor McGregor. He came in light, but he was in very good shape. And people thought he would easily beat Conor, even though it turned out to be somewhat competitive for the first 3 or whatever. Floyd was still in crazy shape, and I heard he was training like he wasn't fighting an MMA fighter. He was training like any other big fight. So it's just weird. Canelo's ripped right now. Canelo's like in good ass shape and looking bigger than ever. And then I see Golovkin and he's looking soft. If I'm Canelo, I told you, I'm going for that body. I would be, because Canelo's already a good body puncher, good volume, not volume, but good combination puncher. So I would be targeting Golovkin's body, because his gut looks a little bit soft. Like Bruce Lee said in Bloodsport. What are you doing? Keep going. Hey, go for the gut. Chong Li is sweet in the gut. Like, Golovkin looks sweet in the gut, like Van Damme said. He doesn't look like he's in the best shape, and I'm just wondering the basis behind it. Again, the only thing I could really think of is maybe Abel Sanchez. They want to try to enforce their size, like height advantage and power advantage over Canelo, like, and bully him. Let me know what you guys think it is. Ego Weight Watchers, aka EW. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hey, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.